open. It's going to be exciting, David. I think we're going to finally see our.
We just lost mics. We are dead. We're still here. We're live. All right. Yeah, no, super exciting to see here. I think teams just really getting into their own here with 2 rounds of qualification matches behind them, a practice match, 2 rounds of qualification behind them, looking for their 3rd and final qualification match here this afternoon. Teams are striving. This is their last chance to put up that highest score they possibly can. Looking forward to seeing what our teams can do.
Some technical difficulties here. Sorry about that. Accidentally turned and ripped my mic out of my head, so I apologize. But yeah, no, it's going to be great. And I think our teams, we're about ready to go for round 3, match 1. So, Mark, take it away.
All right, here we go. Sorry about that. At table number 10, with their championship awards from their state event, it's Operation TAC. This is coming up on table 10 with their first engineer at the Soy Championships Award. At table number 9, it's Capdioma Elementals. At table number 8, with a robot design Division 1 second place, it's the Underwater Coder Robots. At table number 7, winning the Alaska Rendezvous International second place championship, the KMS Constructors. At table number 6, with the Core Values Award at the Belux Final, it's the SF Cub Marines. At table number 5, winning the 3rd place championship award at Pennsylvania State Championships, it's the Sharon Tiger Tex. At table number 4, runner-up champions, it's the Orcabotics. With a Core Values Award at the Scandinavian Finals, at table number 3, let's welcome Hjurga Kurna. With their championship runner-up in SoCal, at table number 2, it's the Perpendicular Purple People Eaters. Off of their 3rd place championships award at table number 1, Rockin' Robots. All right, teams, you've got a few minutes to get set up. We'll be watching you working with the referees and get ready for match number 1. All right, let's see how we're doing. I see a thumbs up on table 3. I see thumbs up at 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 5 and 6, 2, 4, 1. Wow, I think we're ready to go. Do a quick double check. 9 and 10 looks good. Yep, let's go to the game clock. We're gonna get match number 1 underway. In 3, 2, 1, go!
And here we are. Round 3, match 1, kicking off over here on table number 1, the Rockin' Robots. The robots already out in the field, getting ready to activate that sonar. That sonar has been activated, turned fully on. Moving over to table number 2, the Perpendicular Purple People Eaters. They've already been active as well. The robots currently in base now, though, as they load up for their next match.
Over here on table number 3, it's Shogru Koma. They are out running their mission. Looks like they are trying to get the shipping lane changed. Oh, they're looking to grab that plankton sample. Are they able to get that out? Looks like they are. And they're going to grab the robot and head back to their home zone. Over there on table 4, had a great first run out as they are now pushing their research vessel into their, but able to get their diver placed as well as their reef flipped and shark out of the cave there on table 4.
And moving over here on table number 5, Sharon Tiger Techs. They've been active as we currently look at them. They've already released their shark into the water. They're trying to hang their scuba diver onto the coral reef with success. Moving over to table number 6, SF Cub Marines have been active also. And right as we're looking at them right now, shark has been released into the water. They're trying to activate their coral nursery. They brought their robot back into its base, getting ready for its next mission.
Over here on table 7, it's
1
KMS
minute.
Constructors. They are taking that coral out. Let's see if they can get that placed. Looks like they're going to try to get their coral buds flipped over. Looks like they might have been able to do that. Over here on table 8, it's Underwater Coder Robotics. Able to get that shipping lane switched. And looks like they're currently just heading back to their home zone to reset for their next round.
Here on table number 9, Caption Elements has been active. They actually just brought their shark back out into the deep blue sea.
30 seconds.
As well as they've got their diver off of the coral nursery in its base. It looks like eventually they're going to try to get, before time runs out, get their research vessel pushed across the ocean. Moving over to table number 10, Operation TAC. They've got quite a bit done. Their research vessel has been pushed across the ocean. Their unexpected creature was captured and pushed back out into the ocean.
Down to 5.
And their robot
3,
is done.
2, 1.
And that's time on our 10 teams here at match 1 of round 3. It's exciting here as we get in ready for the second match, David.
Yep, definitely energy continues to grow. Our seats are filling up, our stands are filling up in here. This is down to what it all comes down to, that last and final round, right? Made it through our first match here, round 3. 8 more matches to go to get all 83 of our teams through their third qualification match here.
Yes, and this is the last chance to try to crack that top 5. And just so everyone knows, like, so yeah, we'll have the top 5. The top 4 will go home with robot performance trophies. But it's even in being in the top 5 is something to go home and, really brag about. You can hang your hat on that, know that you came here to Long Beach and did your very best. And everybody here has done their very best. The competition is just so incredible. To get to this point, you have to be the best from your region. So we've definitely got the best of the best here.
Yeah, and as we are down here on the robotics competition floor, this is the action that we're seeing. But teams have been through their judges interviews this morning. Sharing the great work that their team does beyond the robotics competition field here, but their robot design, their project work that they've done, and that core values aspect of how their team works together. So much being shared today by our teams here, not just on the competition field, but really throughout the amazing work that they do.
Yeah, and especially as David mentioned, judging, it's just a whole other aspect that you don't see here. And we've got a great team that does that. Our head judges, Jared Hassan-Klein, Janelle Fine, and JD. They're all great, and we couldn't do it without them. That has happened out while we've been in here, they've been there. So it's really, again, giant team event. Nothing exemplifies core values more than the volunteers working together to bring this great event. But what I'm really liking here, as you mentioned, our seats are filling in. We're getting teams rooting for other teams that are not their teams.
Yeah, definitely. No, excited to see here, and as we build up the excitement here in round 3. There's going to be a whole nother set of excitement as we launch our on-the-spot challenge here this afternoon.
Absolutely. Definitely. Again, that's something that's unique to us. So let's go ahead and take a look at our recap of match 1, round 3. Roll it.
All right, as we wait for our next match here to get on the fields, let's go ahead and kick it over to Betty for an interview with one of our teams standing by.
Hi everyone, this is the last match. How do you think you did?
I think
almost like we know
we
what
did
we're doing.
horrible.
You know what, that's fine. Getting here is a great accomplishment and judging is a lot of it. So what went wrong with your bot?
First thing, all of our launches wasn't loaded onto the hub, which made us not able to send some of the actual launches where the robot is going out on the field. So yeah.
You know what, that's all right. I looks like you did pretty good. And you have cool hats. So is there a story behind the hats or is it just...
I mean, we thought they were funny, so we picked them.
I agree. Where are you guys from?
We're from Sweden.
That's cool. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. You can wave to the camera. Oh.
It's a truly international event, and you just met another one of our international teams coming all the way from Sweden. So it's just first LEGO League, the global impact that it has is always just amazing.
Yeah, no, it's great to see some of my heritage there, my family coming from Sweden many couple years ago.
I didn't know Bergeron was Swedish.
Well, you know, probably butchering the pronunciation of it over here, but
Probably I am. I feel bad. But no, it's it truly is a global organization, as we mentioned yesterday. First this year alone, impacting over 750,000 students worldwide.
Right. 110
that is just
countries.
incredible.
Yeah.
110 countries. That is just incredible. I mean, the small little organization that Dean Kamen and Woody Flowers, set out and founded back in 1989, 36 years later, has grown into a STEM global movement.
no, for sure, 100%.
More
yeah.
than anything.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're going to get ready for round 3, match 2. Mark, who do we got?
We've got on table 10, winning for robot performance and best score, it's the Huskies. On table number 9, second place in the 2024 First LEGO League National Final in Chile. At table 9, it's Bunky Suru. Hot off the Illinois State Championship and Robot Design First Place Award, at table number 8, it's Cosmic Lego Force. Winning the Motivate Award at their state championship. Now at our table 7, Eagle Tech Titans. Titans always deserve company off the state championship third place award at our table 6, the Techno Titans. off of the Washington State Final Finalists Award at table number 5, the Flaming Cyber Tigers. Our State Champions Award runner-up from Hawaii, it's at table number 4, the Honubots. Winning the Innovation Project Award at their regional event. On table number 3, it's Steam Packed. The Intel Oregon Championship Champions Award second place winner. Now on our table 2, it's the Lego Crafters. And winning their local regional championship award on our table 1, it's Bumblebee. All right, teams, time to start working with your referees. Drivers and technicians only at the board. 2 adults per team allowed on the field. Everyone else, all spectators and cheering squads, please back far away from the tables. Give our teams room to operate, please. Their setup timer is already running. Let them have room to be the best they can be. We're looking for thumbs up. I see them on 9 and 10. I see them on 7 and 8. I see them 4. I see 6. Teams are moving quickly to set up. 3 is ready. 4 members of the team at the table only, please. 5 is ready. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back row is ready to go. 3 and 4 is ready. Working on tables 1 and 2. One minute 30 remaining in setup. Table number 1 is ready. Adults and coaches, stay out of the middle of the tables, please. Table 2 is ready. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 9's down. 10's down. Thank you, refs. Working on tables 9 and 10. 10's ready. 9's ready. We're good. Going to the game clock. Just in time. Match number 2 starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we are just kicking off. They're going to try to grab a shark out of the cave, get the coral up, and scuba diver all in one fell swoop. Amazing. Great job there on table number 2.
And on table number 3, Steam Pack. They've been active already. It looks like they've got their shark out of the holder into the ocean. They're trying to raise that sunken ship mast. And moving on, table number 4, the Hunobots. They've been active also. They've got their scuba diver off of the coral nursery, and they just captured the unexpected creature and have it back in base.
Over on table number 5, it's the Flaming Cyber Tigers. They try to get the mass up there, but just coming up a little bit short. They're resetting their robot now. Over on table number 6, it's Techno Tigers. They were able to get their sonar engaged, at least getting 1, maybe 2 of the whales identified. And they are heading out now, looks like, to try to get their coral reef. They grab their coral reef buds out, and shark just missing out, getting that shark released there.
And moving over to table number 7, Eagle Tech Titans have been extremely active. They've got their sunken ship mass raised. That shark is out and getting moved into the water. Looks like currently they're trying to activate their artificial habitat. Having a little trouble with that, but their robot's still out there moving. Moving over to table number 8, Cosmic Lego Force. Well, the force is strong with this team. The ship mast has been raised.
30 seconds.
They have their unexpected creature out and trying to move it out into the world and activate their sonar at the same time.
Over on table number 9, Bunky Suru had a great run there, grabbing that unknown creature, getting back to their home zone while heading out and dumping krill into the whale. Looks like just missing a sea lane change there. Oh, on table 10, it's the Huskies. They are out making a run here. Looks like for the sonar.
3, 2, 1. Time.
And that is time for these 10 teams. Here in round 3, match number 2. It's exciting. David, give us a score update. Do we have any changes?
Well, we're still waiting for these matches to come in, but coming up to this point, we actually have 2 ties that have to instill a tiebreaker between 5th and 6th and 2nd and 3rd place. So 2nd and 3rd teams both at 530 points, with a tiebreaker putting Cyber Dragons just ahead of Gypsy Kings. And down in 5th and 6th place with a top score of 505, top class is just eked out a score of 400 over 350 to put them ahead of Robotic Aliens.
Definitely, indeed. We're seeing some great scores here at Western Edge Open. Teams are really giving it their all. This is the last chance. This matters. This is for all the marbles. After today, we will go into a different type of match. So wherever we end up today will be our top 4 winners. And it's going to be exciting to see where we end up finishing up.
Yeah, definitely. And just looking at Bunky Suru over on table 9, just dumped out the krill out of that whale. All 6 krill in that whale. Impressively done.
So, anyways, why we wait here? Yeah, why we wait for our referees to tally up the score. Let's meet a few more of our teams.
Celine Robohive. My name is Mihi.
My name is Kieran.
My name is Elijah. My name's Lincoln.
We are from Heritage School in Saline, Michigan,
We are so excited to go to California to compete in the Western Edge Open.
and to learn new things and meet new friends.
See you there.
Always fun to see our teams out there in their home workspaces and shops and things that they're doing out there. Awesome to see. Just waiting for our referees to finish tallying up their scores. We can get these rounds entered and see if any of our rankings have changed. Looks like we are headed. Awesome, yeah. Looks like we have some highlights queued up here, so let's go ahead and check out highlights from that last match.
RZKW. Core Values Award champion. Winner of the Core Values Award.
All right, we are ready for match 3 of round 3 coming up. Who do we have waiting to come out here and show off their robot performance? Mark and a guest announcer, let us know.
Alrighty, the winner of the Core Values Award in Beijing at table 10, it's RZKW.
Act like an angel, dress like crazy.
The winner of the place DACH final at table 9, it's the HFG Robos.
Act like an angel, dress like crazy.
Alright, winner of the first place award at table 8, it's the Triton Seekers. Woo! Next up, we have the NorCal Championship second place winners at table 7, the iBots.
Act like an angel, dress like crazy.
Oh, we have the Nate Champions Innovation Project and Best Coaches Award winners at table 6, the Venbots. Woo! Okay, the robot design winners first place on their state and the peer award winners in their state. At table 5, we have the automaton Piscus. Okay, the first place robot designer winners at the NM State Championships at table 4, we have the Gear Squad. Okay, the winners of the North New Jersey State Championship, runner-up at table 3, we have the Cyber Dragons. Alrighty, we have the first place championship awards. Winners at table 2, the Bearlet Robos Bears Red. Last but not least, we have the winners of the State Rising All-Star Award at table 1, the ABBA Robotics Seagull.
All right, teams, start working with your referees. Coaches, spectators, parents, make sure it's only the 4 technicians and drivers at the table, 2 coaches per team. Keep the center area clear and let the teams get ready to rumble. All right, we're looking for thumbs up. The countdown's going. I've got thumbs up on 9 and 10. I see a thumbs up on 4. 5 is ready to go. 6 is ready to go. Whoa, 7 and 8 are ready to go. You guys snuck in on me. 1, 2, and 3. You have just under 2 minutes to be ready to go. Table 2 still needs to get set up. Teams, let them have time to set up, teams. Table 1's ready to go. Table 2, you have 1:20 to go. Table 3. Just under 1 minute to go. Table 2. Table 3 is ready. Good, right? 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are ready. 1's ready. Table 2. 35 seconds. All right. Head referee, I need a little. Oh, they got a thumbs up. They're good to go. All right, we're going to go to the game clock. All tables are ready. Starting match number 2. In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, kicking off round 3, match number 3. Over on table number 1, the Abel Robotics Seagulls. They have already pushed that submarine over to the table number 2 side and just activated their sonar. Moving over to table number 2, Bartlett Robo Bears Red has been active already. Their robots in base, getting ready for its next mission, but it looks like they've already captured their unexpected creature as they go out and try to get a few pieces off the board.
Over on table 3, it's Cyber Dragons just getting their mast up on that sunken ship in their previous run, grabbing the coral, getting that up and hanging, getting their diver off of that coral nursery, getting those coral buds up and shark out of the cave. Nicely done there. Over on table 4, it's Gear Squad, already getting their coral flipped over there. Looks like they're heading out for their next run. Looks like they're going to try to get that shark out of the cave, and they do. Nicely done there on table number 4.
And moving over to table number 5, Automation Pisces has been extremely active. They pushed their research vessel across the ocean into the other port, raised their sunken ship mast. Their shark has been released and is placed back out in the ocean. And moving over to table number 6, the Venobots. They're active too. They're just trying to release their shark, just barely missed it, but they've got their sunken ship mast up. Their artificial habitat has been put into place. Robots back in base, putting on some attachments for their next mission.
Over on table 7, iBots trying to get their mast up right on that sunken ship, but just missing it. They are now heading out, trying to get that coral upright. Let's see if they can get it up. Looks like it took a twist and ends up bringing it back to their home zone. Over on table 8, it's the Trident Seekers. Looks like they were able to get the mast up on their
30
sunken
seconds.
ship, lining up for their next mission run.
And here over on table number 9, HFG Robos has been extremely active also. They've got their artificial habitat activated, their research vessel pushed across the ocean into the other port. Shark has just been dropped into the deep blue sea, and they just released their unexpected creature. With 8 seconds left to go here on table number 10, RZKW.
3,
They're trying to drop
2,
their unexpected creature
1.
out into the ocean. As time expires, RZKW on table number 10 pushed the submarine across the barrier into table number 9, so that's going to score some extra points. They've got their research vessel across the ocean in its port. Artificial habitat was activated and the ship mast was raised on table number 10. All before time expired. What an exciting match, exciting round here. Round 3, match number 3. All the teams are bringing everything they got, everything they have. It's time to leave it on the mat. And it's, wow. Our referees have been great, led by head referee Mitch. And they really had their work cut out for them today. These teams are keeping them busy with scoring as we're seeing higher and higher scores coming through.
Yeah, definitely exciting to see here. Just 3 matches into round 3 here with 6 more matches to go. So still a good chunk of our teams waiting to run their final qualification match here and try to get that highest score they possibly can.
It's going to be an exciting final 6 matches of round 3. I cannot wait. And as we get ready to wait here, we also just again want to thank all of our sponsors here that helped us, especially our presenting sponsor this year, the Gene Haas Foundation. Without their support, we could not put on events like this. Also, all of our First California sponsors, Qualcomm, the Ann Wanek Foundation.
Yeah, many sponsors, supporters, and ultimately we call them partners, right? Because they really do partner with us to help us put on great and amazing events like this and run our programs throughout the state. But also, many of these companies, organizations are providing mentorship. They're providing volunteers. We're helping them promote their mission and goals as well. It really is a true partnership. So couldn't do it without our amazing partners. And again, a huge shout out to Vivid Hosting here, providing all of our internet services for us at this event so we can come out live streaming, as well as all the other great things that we do at this event.
Well, it looks like we're ready to look at some highlights from this match, round 3, match 3. Let's roll them.
Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running. I want it out of place. When my heart breaks, when my world shakes.
All right, we have another interview here. We have Betty down on the field side there to interview another one of our teams. Let's hear it. Kicking over to Betty.
Okay, hi everybody. Do you want to introduce your team and say where you're from?
Sure. My name's Enoch. I'm in 6th grade and I'm team captain and lead coder. We're from Midland, Texas.
Hi, I'm Lincoln, and I'm in 2nd grade, and I'm an intern. Hi, my name is Joy, and I'm in 3rd grade, and I'm a shop operator. I'm Luke, and I go to 2nd grade, and I'm the attachment builder and an intern. I'm Daniel. I'm from Midland, Texas, and I'm the innovation project leader.
My name is Vincent, and I'm in 6th grade, and I'm the robotic design leader.
Okay, it's the 3rd round, the last round. How do you think it went?
I feel like we could have done better, but overall, I think we gave it our all, and that's what matters.
I so agree with that. I bet you guys did great. So, I see you have a lot of stickers there. Did you go out hunting?
Yeah, we did.
I love that. Do you guys have a high score?
Yeah, our high score is 370.
All right, great. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye. You can wave to the camera.
Thank you.
All right, another great team. And speaking of high scorers, David, looks like we have a new top of the pack.
Yeah, we're still waiting for our scores to come in here from that last round, but currently we do have a new leader with a score of 555 points. It's the Lego Crafters out of Oregon. Really impressive. Also pretty wild, we now have a tied score for 4th and 5th place, as well as 2nd and 3rd, with points being ultimately those tiebreakers going to their next highest score from their 3 qualification matches.
All right, well, we're going to see if some teams can knock them off as we get ready to meet our next teams for round 3, match 4. Mark, who do we got?
We've got 10 more teams for you guys. Let's see, we're ready. Getting ready on table 10. We've got the Core Values champions from South Dakota Regional. On table number 10, it's the Blue Bricks. And our regional champions, they're state finalists on table number 9, Lighthouse Lego League. Let's welcome the Parramatta Regional Champions onto table 8, CA Phoenix Tech. Next up, from Northern Nevada First Lego League Championships, on to table 7, our championship there, the Robo Divers. Next are the state award champions, second place award. On to table 6, the Salem Renegade Robots. Winning Ontario Provincial Championships First Place Champions Award. On to table 5, it's Hydrone. Winning first place in robot design at the regional event. On to table number 4, it's Sporklings. Placing first in their regional competition. On to table number 3, Grunstaff. Placing third in the NorCal Regionals. On to table number 2, it's Code Warriors. And on table 1, second place for robot performance in their regional event, it's the Coders of the Caribbean. All right, teams. Drivers and technicians only at the board. 2 coaches nearby. Flag bearers, parents, supporters, water carriers, robot maneuverers, everyone else back behind the lines, up in the stands. Give those teams rooms to work with their refs. And we'll get started here in match 4. I see thumbs up on 9, 10, 8, 6. 8, 9, sorry, 9, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gotcha, sorry. 3's ready. The timer's running. Let those teams stay focused. Minute and a half to go. There's table 5. I'm waiting on the front row. 3's ready. Waiting on 1, 2, and 4. One minute, teams. Table number 1's got a thumbs up. Table number 2, I'm waiting on table 4. Thirty seconds. Everybody send good thoughts over to table 4 while they're getting ready. Time has expired. Head refs are probably heading over to come check out table 4. There's a thumbs up. No, table 3's down. Let's go, teams. We need to go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to a game clock in 3, 2, 1, go.
And here we go, round 3, match 4. On table number 1, Coders of the Caribbean are already out and going. Looks like they're trying to raise that ship's mast. No, they're actually going to go pick up their diver off of the coral nursery and put a piece of coral into the coral nursery with a little success there. Moving over to table number 2, the Code Warriors. They pulled their robot back into base, but it looks like on their first mission, they grabbed their unexpected creature. Robot's in base, getting ready for its next mission.
Over on table 4, Grunstaff was able to get their shark out of the cave. Their diver flopped out into their home zone and getting the coral buds, coral buds turned over as well as their coral reef. They are heading out now for their next mission. Looks like they're going to try to get that mast raised on the ship. Over on table 4, it's Spore King. They are getting ready for their next mission, but they were able to get their shark out of their cave, and looks like they are just getting ready to set and heading out to try to grab that trident and just missing there. Nice throw.
And over on table number 5, Hydrone has been active. As we look in on them, they've released their shark into the water. Their coral reef has been activated. They've raised that sunken ship mast. Their robot's back in base, putting on attachments for their next mission. Moving over to table number 6, Salem Renegade Robots has also been active. They've captured their unexpected creature, as well as it looks like they've released their shark back into the water. Coral Reef is activated. Their robot's back in base. They're going to make some adjustments before going on for their next mission.
Over on table 7, Robo Divers getting their masts upright and in position on that sunken ship. Also, in their previous match run, they were able to get water samples and a handful of other things back into their home zone. On table 8, it's CA Phoenix Tech. Went out collecting a bunch of krill.
Seconds.
They were able to get their submersible over to the other side of the table, and they're going to grab their robot.
And on table number 10, as we wind down with 20 seconds left, Lighthouse Lego League has been active. It looks like they're trying to activate their sonar. Their research vessel was pushed across to the other port, and their artificial habitat has been activated, as well as pushing that submarine across the barrier.
4,
on table number 10,
3,
Blue Bricks. They've got their research vessel across the ocean. And as time expires, On table number 10, they have their research vessel across the ocean. Blue Bricks have their shark out of its holder, pushed back out into the ocean, and they captured their unexpected creature as well as activated their sonar. What an exciting round match.
I was like, we're done, we're done.
Yes, table number 10 there. Yeah, we're done. It's like they completed all that before time expired. It's just so many of our teams did so much. David and I here can only keep up so quickly with
Things
what
are
they've got going on the board.
Things are moving fast out here for sure. It's hard for us to keep up with announcing here. The missions are running fast and furious here in these final rounds.
Sounds great. Well, while our referees work with the teams to figure out their final score here, let's kick it over to our field side reporter, Betty. Betty, take it away.
Okay, hello everyone. Can you tell me which team you're on or which team you're supporting and where you're from?
Sporklings, Team 31968.
From North Carolina. North Carolina. I love that. You have so many signs. Well, you have some signs here. Can I see what they say? What? Can I see what your signs say? You wanna read them out? Here, show them to camera.
It says you go.
This one says Sporkling. Let's go Sporklings, North Carolina.
This one says McGarfit, which is the name of our robot.
I love that.
Robot, you got this. It says go robot, you got this.
Very much. And the hats. Here, is there a story behind Mick3 Garfit?
Well, so it's an acronym for everybody's, it's the first initial of all of our team members' name. And the 3 is we have 3, it's like supposed to be C squared, or C squared, because we have 3 people who start with the letter C.
Wait, that's so cool. That's so smart, too. All right, this is the last round, round 3. How do you think it went? It went okay. Okay, well,
Everyone try their best.
that's what's really important. I agree.
Teams,
Well,
after
all right, thank
you're
you so
done
much.
get-
Bye-bye. You can wave to the camera, too. All right, heading it back over.
Please gather up your equipment.
All right. Great to hear from another one of our teams here having a great time at Western Edge Open here in Long Beach, California. We are just about halfway through our final matches in round 3. All right, looks like we are ready for our highlight reel from that last match of match 4. Let's take a look. All right, some exciting action in our matches here. We're very excited to see our teams for match 5, see what they can do out here on the fields. Mark, let us know who's out here for match 5.
Yeah, we're ready. We're gonna bring them out. This first one will be for their Champions Award in their country. Let's see. This is table number 10 with Gypsy Danger. Next up is the Mississippi Championship Tournament Champions Award 3rd place winners on to table 9, Sacred Heart Storm. Next up, third place champions at state. Into table 8, it's FAST Robotics. We've got the winners of the Cliché Lavalois Regional Competition on to table 7, Le Brainstormiers. On to table 6, winners of the Robot Design Award, Robotic Aliens. On to table 5, the first finalist champions awards, Dragon Racers. Into the front row, the West Virginia FLLC Championship 4th place winners. On to table 4, Clover Stems. On to table 3, the East Tennessee State Championship runners-up, NX360. Second place for the Champions Award out of New Hampshire. On to table 2, it's the Lime Lions. And wrapping up match number 5, the champions runner-up from Georgia State. It's Alt plus Tab on to table 1. Alt plus Tab. All right, once again, parents and spectators move away from the tables. 4 operators at the table, 2 coaches nearby. And let them get set up and ready to go. All right, we're heading out looking for thumbs from our referees. I see a thumbs up on 9 and 10, 7 and 8. 4 is ready. We've got about 1:30 left in setup time. Make sure there's 4 operators at the table. Team members that are swapping out can be nearby. I'm looking for a thumbs up on tables 5 and 6. There's table 2. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. 7's ready. 8's working on it. 8's ready. 9 and 10 are ready. 1 and 2 are ready. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 6. Keep working, teams. I've got a thumbs up on 6. I've got a thumbs up on 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're switching over to our game clock. Match number 5 is ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
And we are off and rolling for match 5 of round 3. Over on table 1, it's Alt-Tab. They are heading out, collecting some krill on the way. Looks like they're going to try to grab that algae sample, maybe just missing that. And they're going to head over to their sonar and not quite able to get that, taking them back to their home zone. Over on table 2, it's Lime Lions lining up for a go at, looks like to be perhaps a shark. Perhaps their coral reef, able to get that flipped over there. Nicely done there on table 2 by Lime Lions.
And over on table number 3, NX36T has been active. They've already gotten their shark release. They went to raise the sunken ship's mast, but pulled it just over a little too far and pulled it over to the other side. So they pulled their robot back. They're going to get ready for their next mission. Moving over to table number 4, Clover Stems is well on their way. They've got their shark out of the holder and pulled back and tried to get it out there in the ocean, raising the sunken ship mast. And their robot's gone back to base.
Over on table 5, Dragon Racers trying to come out and interact with that coral nursery. Look like just missing the spot there. They are resetting their robot, getting ready for their next mission run. Over on table 6, it's Robotic Aliens, also setting up for their next run. They are off and running already. Looks like they're going to go after their research vessel, see if they can get that down the field. Referee says no and takes it back home.
And over on table number 7, Les Brainstormers. They've been pretty active here. They've captured all of their krill, brought it back to base, as well as they have the robot currently in base, getting ready for their next mission. And then on table number 8, Fast Robotics. They have been pretty quick on the board also. Currently activating their artificial habitat. They've also released their unexpected creature. They're going to pull their robot back to base as it gets held up there out in the ocean.
Down on table number 9, it's Sacred Heart Storm, able to get their coral buds up in that nursery, able to get the shark out of the cave. Looks like they're heading out now. Over on table number 10, it's Gypsy Danger dumping krill into that well with 10 seconds to go. They're over going to lift that submersible, getting that across the field in the final seconds, down to 4,
3, 2, 1.
And that is time on round 3, match 5. Another exciting round.
Incredible action out there. Things are moving fast and furious as we are coming down to our final rounds of the competition. And round 3 here, that was just match 5. That means we have just 3 matches to go here before we wrap up the robotics competition.
And it's been a great one today. We are seeing great high scores here, scores that keep going up. And we're going to see some ties, I think, is what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
And right now, it looks like we're going to get ready to potentially head over to our field side reporter, Betty. Betty, take it away.
Okay, so hi, what's your team name and where are you from?
My name is John Lucas. I'm from the team Gypsy Danger, and I'm from Brazil.
Oh, much fun. All right. So how do you guys think you did in your 3rd round?
Yeah, the 3rd round was very good. I think it's our better punctuation. I think I will do more or 50 points.
Wow, that's really good. All right, I saw you guys cheering really loudly right there, so that sounded really nice.
It's the Brazilian energy.
Huh?
It's the Brazilian energy.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay, so overall, how do you guys think you did with judging and everything?
All right. The better thing of this competition is because it has a lot of countries, and this is very nice.
I agree. Yeah, it's really big. Is this anything like you expected it to be, or like?
It's so good to be here because It's my first time in California, so I'm very happy.
Yeah, you like it? All the pump. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much. Bye. Yeah. Here we can whip. We send him back over.
All right. Well, we've got another great team all the way from Brazil. And again, first being a global community, it's nice to see all these international teams here. Well, we have our referees are still finalizing the scores from this last match. But David, why don't you go ahead and give us an update on where we currently stand before we get the next ones in?
Yeah, no, it's certainly getting heated up out there. It's interesting to see. We have a first place team, the Lego Crafters, at 555. But below them, the next 6 teams are tied in twos, right? High scores, 540, 540 for second and third. Fourth and fifth, 530, 530. Fifth and sixth, 505, 505. Right, so coming down to those tiebreakers, what was their second highest score there? And really setting that, it's just, the tone there that competition's getting really hard, really tight out there. And it really comes down to not just one good match, but multiple good matches to be able to pull that off.
Well, the big one that I want to point out there, number one's currently sitting, the Lego Crafters.
Yeah.
We've seen them progressively get better.
Yeah.
Match number 1, 470. Match number 2, 475. And then we get that big jump to 555, which has catapulted them into the number 1 slot.
Yeah, really seeing a lot of teams that have, really took a big jump from where they were yesterday, right? Teams, if you look at our 4th and 5th teams in the mid 300s yesterday, and now they're 530 today, right? So really impressive jumps. Excited to see how things wrap up here.
Yep, sounds good. And David, let's get ready to introduce our next teams.
All right, let's hear it. We're going to turn it over to Mark for introduce our teams for match 6 of round 3. Who do we have, Mark?
We've got our 4th place championship award winners from regionals on to table 10. It's the Robotic Rappers. Next up, our 4th place champions from the Oklahoma State Champ competition. On to table 9, it's Send Kelp. Let's welcome our Sectional Champions Award winners. On to table 8, the Shooting Stars. Next up are the Core Values State Championship Award winners. On to table 7, the Electric Eagles. We are now welcoming the 3rd place championship award winners from their state. Let's see, it's on table 6. It's Masterminds. Completing our back row, the regional robot design winner, state champion finalists. On to table 5, Oceanic Outlaws. Second place champions award from in the state in Harrisonburg, Virginia. On to table 4, the Shady Bunch. winning second place championships in 2 states. On to table 3, it's Saline RoboHive. Placing second for Innovation Project in their state event. On to table 2, it's Technobots. And finally, their championship award, second place in their championship event. On to table 1, it's Team Sickago. All right, once again, 4 operators at the table, 2 coaches, all other supporters, parents, cheerleaders. Let's move back behind the lines, give the team room to operate. Their countdown timer is already going. And I see a thumbs up over on table 7 already. Table 4 already. Table 5 and 6. Table 3. Table 10. Would you guys like pre-package all your robots? This is amazing. Tables 7 and 8 are ready. 10 is ready. 9 is ready. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Just working at tables 1 and 2 with just under 2 minutes remaining in setup time. Table 2 is ready to go. Tables 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are thumbs up. Table 1 joins them. We're ready to get match number 6 underway. And we're starting in 3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go, round 3, match 6. Team Sickago is already out and moving. Grabbing pieces from the board, they're gonna try to get them back to their base and get stuff ready for their next mission. Moving over to table number 2, the Technobots. They've already been pretty active here. Their robots already been out on the field, done a few missions, they're bringing it back. Looks like they released the shark during their first run.
And over there on table number 3, Saline RoboHive, able to get that unknown creature down back to their home zone and delivered out into the ocean for scoring points. Nicely done there. Just missing their seabed sample. Over on table 4, it's the Shady Bunch. They're out running. Looks like they get hung up at that coral nursery. They're going to reset, take another run at it there on table number 4.
Moving over here on table number 5, the Oceanic Outlaws. They've been really active so far. They've gotten their shark out of the holder into the ocean. Looks like they're trying to get their scuba diver off the coral nursery, having a little bit of tough time there. They're gonna give it another shot. Moving over to table number 6, Masterminds. Well, they've been masterful so far. Their artificial habitat has been engaged. Looks like they've got their shark out of its holder. It was going back out into the ocean. And their scuba diver has been retrieved off of the coral nursery.
Over on table
1
number
minute
7.
remaining.
We're able to get the shark out of the cave, get the mass up on, not up on that field. They were, they were over trying to get their coral nursery. Looks like they just got their mast up, but then back over, heading over and swapping over their coral. Let's see if they're able to get that done. That's a question. Well, they're over on table number 8, Shooting Stars. They are just trying to get their habitat swapped around.
30
not completely
seconds
over, but heading back to
remaining.
their home zone.
Over on table number 9, Zen Kelp doesn't need much kelp. They've been pretty active here. They've retrieved their unexpected creature. Changing lanes has been done. They're trying to push that submarine across to table number 10. And then speaking of table 10, Robotic Rappers. They've been active with 9 seconds left. They've done a lot. They've got their coral reef
4,
activated and
3,
trying to raise that
2,
ship mast as we
1.
run out of time. And that is the end of match 6 here in round 3. The energy keeps building, the tension keeps building as we get to our final couple matches. Where are we going to end up? These teams are still vying for one of those top 5 spots.
Yeah, no, it is getting exciting as we are down to just 3 more matches
Three
after
more
this.
matches.
Math is hard this time of day.
Yes, it is.
3 more matches to go here. We are, seeing ties across the board in the upper top 10, which is really exciting. There's about 3 teams left to go that are waiting to run their final qualification match. So 3 teams that could still mix up the rankings in that top 10.
And it's exciting that can actually happen. So while our judges and our referees score this match, let's go over with Betty, to our field side reporter. Betty, who do you have for us?
Okay, hello everybody. Where are you guys from and what's your team name?
Our team name is Top Class and we are from South Korea.
All right, so round 3, how are you guys feeling?
Nervous?
Understandable. You guys have a really cool robot. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
This is our first route. This is doing sonar mission and the shrimp. So it has many missions on here.
Very cool. Okay. So your guys' first time in California or like the US?
We are first to here. 예전에를 뭐라 하지? Before we went to Australia.
Yeah, that's cool. So what do you think of like at Western Edge and everything?
It's great.
Yeah, I love that. All right. I love your guys' outfits too. All right, thank you so much. Bye. You can wave to the camera too. So heading it back over.
And we're back here. Thank you, Betty. Nice meeting another team. And while we wait for our referees to confirm those scores, let's go ahead and take a look at some highlights from this match. All right, we are ready to meet our next teams of round 3, match 7. Mark, take it away.
I've got Betty joining me again today, so she's going to announce this one for me. Here you go, Betty.
Thank you. All right, the second place robot run of the Oh, the Innovation Project Award winners at Table 10, the Lego Legends. All right, the qualifying tournament winners in Helena, first Montana, the first place robot game and first place champion awardship winners at table 9. It's the Nano. Winners of the second place award in robot design at the Mexico State Championship at table 8, we have the DC Designer. All right, winners of the Judges Award at the Minnesota State Championships at Table 7, we have the Better Blake Bots. All right, the winners of the first place Robot Game Award at Table 6, we have the Powwow Paradoxes. Next up, we have the team that was the winners of the third place championship at the Iowa State competition at Table 5, the Inbots. Innova. All right, we have the Champions Award runner-up at the Garrett qualifier at Table 4, the Bright Bite Kids. Alrighty, the winners of the first place championships award in 2025 at the San Jose District competition at Table 3, we have the Cyber Sharks. The winners of the Team Spirit Award in Korea at Table 2, we have Top Class. Alright, to finish off, we have the second place robot run at regionals winner at Table 1, the STEM Androids.
All right, as a reminder, 4 operators at the table, 2 coaches nearby. All spectators and parents, please move back behind the lines or up into the stands. Please give our teams room to operate. And referees will be looking for the thumbs up. I see thumbs up already on tables 9 and 10 and 4 and 8. These are records in setup time. 7 is ready. Table 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4 is ready to go. There goes table 5. Table 6 is ready. 1, 2, and 3. 3 is ready. Down to 2 and 1. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Spectators and parents, thank you for your help. When you guys give them the room, they are amazing. One minute in setup time, teams. Table 1 has got a thumbs up. Go get them, table 2. And table 2 saying ready to go. I'm going to check around the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thumbs up. We're going to switch to a game clock. Here comes match 7. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Here in match 7, round 3, with STEM androids there on table 1, quickly jumping out and grabbing that unknown creature back to their home zone. Over on table number 2, Top Class, looks like trying to get that shipping lane switched, able to grab the plankton sample out, and they're gonna head over to, looks like they got that angler fish latched and grabbing the seabed sample as they head back to their home zone with a plethora of things. Great job there on table number 2.
Moving over to table number 3, Cyber Sharks have been active. That robot's moving all over the place. They released their shark out of the holder. They've got it back in base. The robot's headed back out for its next mission. Moving over to table number 4, the Bright Bite Kids have also been active. Looks like they're trying to grab their scuba diver off the coral nursery. Just barely misses, but they have released their shark successfully.
Over on table number 5, InnoBots able to drop their shark off into the ocean zone, looks like, for points, getting part of the Trident out of that shipwreck and now resetting for their next run. Over on table 6, Powell Paradox are setting up for their next run. Looks like they were already able to get to their shark out of the cave, getting their coral buds turned over. Looks like they're heading out now to get their coral and potentially deliver.
1 minute remaining.
And over on table number 7, the Better Blake Bots. They've been pretty active also. Looks like they've got their robots out there trying to get some of the krill out of the ocean, but they have released their unexpected creature. He's currently floating out there in the ocean. Moving over to table number 8, Deep Sea Designers have been extremely active here. They've been able to get their shark released and pushed back out into one of those circles in the middle of the ocean, as well as they're getting ready to try to activate their coral reef, and there it is.
Over on table number 9, Nano just getting their unknown sea creature, delivered into that scoring zone on the table, lifting the submersible. Looks like they might have got it moved slightly over to the other side of the table. Over on table number 10, it's Lego Legends with 8 seconds to go. Looks like they're just trying to get their habitat moved, and we're down to 3, 2, 1.
Time.
And that brings us to a close of round 3, match 7. Another exciting one. Another great 10 teams competing here for that top one of those top 4 spots that will win an award, in a top 5 spot, the number 5 spot, bragging rights when they go back home.
Currently in our top 10 teams, but we have 3 teams that are waiting to put up their final score, so there could be some mix-up in that top 10 still. One of them is in this round. We're just waiting for that score right now, and that's Top Class, currently sitting in 6th place with a score of 505 points. We'll see if they can outdo that score in this match they just ran.
Well, we're going to see here, but while we wait, it's, these teams really have brought it all from their engineering design, and this is no easy feat. They find out what the missions are. It takes a while to design this. People think we're just playing with Legos, but we're not. We're engineering. These kids are learning valuable activities and skills that they're going to take forward, hopefully in their first careers, either to First Tech Challenge or First Robotics Challenge, and then on later in life. Looks like we are going to be ready here for our replay. Let's take a look at some highlights from Match 7, Round 3. Okay.
So we are still looking at scores. Like I said, 3 teams still waiting to put up another score there.
Yeah, I'm hoping for Top Class here. Let's see if they can make some moves.
Here.
This is their final shot before, we head into a different event tomorrow. And it looks like from our director, we are ready to look at our recap from Match 7 of Round 3. Roll it.
Teams, when you are done with your scoring, gather up your equipment, leave all of ours, exit by the first banner, and we'll see you in a little while.
We've got 2 more matches of Round 3 before we end the day. So let's meet our teams for Round 3, match number 8. Mark, take it away.
All right, the 5th place at the Nationals at Table 10, we have the Conigo Phoenix. Phoenix? Why can't I read? What is Phoenix? The Tucson Championship Award winners at Table 9, we have the Reef Rangers. We have the tournament champions at Table 8, the Brick Busters. Next up, we have the team awarded the State Robot Performance Award at table 7, the H2O Bots. Next up, we have the State Innovation Project winners in first place at table 6, the Stripes. Oh, next up we have the Champions Award of the Northern California Qualifier, the Menlo Park Gnarloaders at table 5. Next up, we have the first place overall winners at table 4, the Emerson Encoders. Then we have the second place robot performer winners in South Carolina State at table 3, the Sterling Galactic Gladiators. Alrighty, next up we have the first place winners of the championship award at table 2, the Garage Engineers. Finally, we have the Innovation Project Award state winners at table 1 for Partners for Life.
All right, once again, spectators, coaches, family members, only 4 operators at the table at one time. Everyone else needs to be steps away, including other team members. 4 at the table. Please give the teams plenty of room to operate. We'll be looking for thumbs up from the referees. I see 1 on 4, I see 9 and 10, I see 7, 8. I'll have thumbs up. Thumbs up on 5, thumbs up on 6. Thumbs up on 3. We have just under 2 minutes remaining. In this match number 8, table number 1 is ready to go. 1 minute remaining. Still working on a final table. Table 2's ready to go. 1 through 10 are ready. We're going to our game clock. There we go. Round 2, match number 8 in 3, 2, 1. Lego.
You're on.
And here we go. Round 3, match number 8. Table number 1, Partners for Life, is already out and going. Looks like they're going to try to activate their sonar. No, they're actually going to try to get some, they're going to try to gather some of the pieces off the board and activate that angler's rod. And then moving over to table number 2, the Garage Engineers. They've got a nice contraption built on their robot. They've already grabbed their shark out of its holder, trying to activate the coral reef, which they have. And their robot's still doing other missions and heading back to base.
Over on table number 3, it's Sterling Galactic Gladiators, able to get their mast up on their ship already, resetting for their next run. And over on table number 4, it's Emerson Encoders. They are going to go out and try to get that plankton sample. Looks like pulling it out, but not able to get it back. They are continuing down the field, heading off for their next mission.
Over here on table number 5, the Menlo Park Gnarly Otters. They're really moving here now. They've got their shark out of its holder, and they're trying to change shipping lanes, which they've accomplished, and they're trying to feed the whale. And then over on table number 6, the Stripes have been active also. Looks like they've just tried to raise that sunken ship mast, but it's gone to the other side. But they have released their shark, and it's back in base with them, as well as captured their scuba diver off of the coral nursery.
Over on table number 7, H2O bots, able to, looks like, get their shark out of the cave, able to get coral turned over. They're heading out right now. Looks like they're going to try to collect some krill along the way. And if they're going to try to potentially get those krill, yeah, they got to go up and scoop out all 3 of those krill, grabbing the plankton sample and heading back to their home zone. Nicely done there. Brick Builders on Busters on
30
table 8.
seconds.
They were able to get their mast up. Their Unknown Creature. They got it off and delivered. Nope, that was on table 7. They're heading out right now. Looks like getting their Unknown Creature delivered to that scoring zone. Nicely done there on table number 8.
On table number 9, the Reef Rangers have been active. They've got their Unknown Creature released out back into the water, as well as they've got the shark out there and the coral reef activated.
2,
And then on table
1.
number 10, as time expires, the Cody Phoenix, they have been pretty active also on table number 10. Tried to raise the sunken ship mast. Unfortunately went a little too far, but got that shark out of its container and back into the ocean. What an exciting match number 8 of round 3. One more to go, David.
One more to go, and we have some exciting news. Scores came in from that previous match. That was match 7. We do have a new leader on the board, and that is Top Class, putting a score of 560 points for that first ranking position, outdoing the Lego Crafters, pushed down into second by just 5 points. Incredible. And again, we still have high scores in 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th, going to that second highest score, match score. And that's our current rankings up on the screen there, with just 2 teams left within the top 10, still waiting to put in scores for their final match. So we still may see some shifting here in the top 10, and excited to see just one more match to go here. Actually, we'll get the scores from this match, and then our last match is coming up here shortly.
Again, though, this is a great example of, working hard, perseverance. Top Class started yesterday with a score of 400, then improved it during match 2 today to 505, and then finishing match 3 with a 560. So they definitely have risen to the engineering challenge and really gotten better here.
That continuous improvement is impressive.
Absolutely, especially that kind. So while we wait for our referees to total the scores from this match, let's send it over to our field side reporter, Betty. Betty, take it away.
Alrighty, hello everybody. What's your team name and where are you guys from?
Kalinga Phoenix.
Alrighty, I love that. So, last round, 3rd match, how do you think you did?
¿Cómo creen que lo hicimos?
Excellent, like ever. Of course, always. I love your guys' whole little thing. Does the bird have a name? Oh, ¿tiene un nombre? This is a phoenix. Very nice. Name, but he's part of the team. Do you want to name him right now? Yes. So yeah. ¿Cómo le ponemos? Aquarenix. Very nice. I love him. Is there a face on that? Oh, that's our friend that couldn't come here,
All
but
right,
we
team,
still have
so
him
when
here.
you're done with your
Yeah, he's there in spirit. I love this whole thing. All right. So how do you guys think you did throughout the whole competition? What do you think of it? Like, give me your thoughts. ¿Cómo creen que nos fue en la competencia? ¿Qué piensan?
One more round.
Pretty good. Yeah. The interview is better. I love that. All right, thank you guys so much. You can wave to the camera. Bye. Back up.
All right. Thank you, Betty. Always great meeting other teams. Our referees are still finalizing the scores here. And we're going to get ready pretty soon here for our final match of our qualification period, final match of the day. And we're going to see if we'll have a change to our top 5. Very exciting, though. It's Lego, current top 5 is Top Class, Lego Crafters, RZKW. Who's the other 2 there, David?
So Montagna 4 Robotics is currently sitting in 4th. They are up in this next match. They have one more run to improve that score, 540. Cyber Dragons in 5th, Gypsy Danger in 6th, and the Garage Engineers just put up another. They went from 490 to 510, putting them into 7th place, moving up in that last round there. So awesome.
All right, now for the final time today, let's meet our final 3 teams. Round 3, match 9. Mark, who we got?
All right, on to table 2, placing in their Nigeria competition, it's the Cap Coders. On to table 1, placing in their robot performance. It's our 3rd place for robot performance. It's the Sharpshooters. And into table 3, placing in their immediate event for robot performance, it's Montagnana for robotics. All right, once again, 4 operators at the table. Everyone else should be backed away. Give those teams room to set up. We have only 3 teams in this match, so give them some room to get set up, and we'll get it underway shortly. All right, teams, I'm looking for those thumbs up. I've got a thumbs up on 3. For those watching from the stands, we did shift around. Sharpshooters are on table 2. CAD coders are on table 3. Montananya for robotics is on table 4. Table 3's got a thumbs up. 2 and 4 are still in work. Just under a minute left in setup time. Table 2 is ready. And time's expired in setup. We're gonna double check on table number 4. And we're thumbs up all around the board. We're starting match number 9 in 3, 2, 1, go.
And we are off with our final qualification match of the 2025 Western Edge here in Long Beach. On table number 2, it's Sharpshooters. They are just setting up for their second run here. Looks like they're gonna go out and try to get that coral out. Just missing. Nope, they're going for their mask. Did they get it up? Does it stay up? Yes, it does. Nicely done there. And they are heading on over.
And over on table number 3, the Cat Coders have already completed a few missions. They've gotten that shark out of the cave and in a holder, and their robot's currently in base. They're trying to go out there and see what else they can accomplish here. Robots going across, and they're gathering pieces off the board. And then over on table number 4, Montenegro for robotics.
For table 3.
Table 3, my apologies. Table 3, they have been active. They've got their shark out of the holder. Looks like they've captured their scuba diver off the coral nursery, trying to activate that angler's spigot. And there it is.
2, 3. I'm confused. Over on, looks like table 2. We'll get it out here. Table 2 just getting the unknown creature popped off there and get it swung back. Nicely done there by Sharpshooters there on table 2.
And over on,
I don't know what
tables we're on anymore.
No, it's all good. Over on table number, we got a little confusion. Sorry about that, folks. But over on table number 3, it looks like they're getting ready to pull their research vessel into base, which they have. They're going to load that up and try to get it pushed back over into the other port. They've also activated their artificial habitat. That research vessel has made its way across the ocean to the other port.
Over on
30
table
seconds.
4, Montana 4 Robotics setting up right now. Looks like they are heading out with their unknown creature in tow. Let's see where they're headed with that. They're going to try to get that delivered. No, they are going out to deliver krill. Let's see, they get that whale open and krill delivered. Nicely done. They're going to go over and try to hit that sonar. 1, 2 whales identified. Let's see if they can get that submersible
4,
across the field.
3,
they do.
2,
Nicely done in the final
1.
seconds.
And that is time. The
Mon-
final match of round 3, the final qualification match of Western Edge 2025.
Montana 4 Robotics there at the very end, just really sending it to it. They are trying to top their score of 540 to get them bumped up from 4th to, we'll see. But impressive run there at the very end, getting that submersible across the field for extra points. Let's excited to see where these last 3 teams score, and we wrap up our qualification rounds. For
Will
Western.
we have a new top 5 when this is over, or have the top spots been spoken for? It's kind of exciting. Definitely a lot of action on these final 3 tables. Our apologies for a little bit of the confusion as some of our tables switched around on us. But, you know, live broadcast, that's what's going to happen to you when you do it live. You know, things happen. But, you know, we really have seen a lot of great things today, a lot of great energy. So many people. We only had 3 teams in this final qualification match, and yet stands are full. That spirit of first is here in the arena. That spirit of gracious professionals and that spirit of global community is right here in Long Beach with us.
And I think our teams are aware of what's coming up next as we get tables cleared off here. It's time that they're going to start setting up for the on the spot, but we will be clearing out the competition field area while we do set up for that, and inviting our teams back in to learn what that new challenge is going to be that they're going to have to try to solve tonight.
Absolutely. And so for our viewers and people here in the arena that have never experienced on the spot is unique. You find it nowhere else in First Lego League around the world. It is unique to Long Beach, unique to Western Edge. So what is going to happen is the teams will be grouped in pairs of 3 called alliances. They are going to be given here shortly a new game that overnight they will have to work together, collaborate, and rebuild their robot to accomplish the highest score. They will end up eventually getting 2 runs at it. And highest score alliance will win. And it's going to be really exciting because, again, overnight, the robot that they've worked all weekend with is not the robot that they might be working with tomorrow, because these missions they have never seen. Never.
Yeah, never, right. And as we've said before, but we'll say it again, another unique aspect is that 3-team alliance, right? So 3 teams working together to tackle this on the spot, this new challenge that's coming their way shortly here.
Absolutely. And, you know, another thing too, I want to thank our production crew. Without them, right now, this is not possible. Again, it takes a village, takes a community. So I want to thank Columbia Productions, M Entertainment. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for everything. They're the ones who kind of keep David and I on track. Our director, Caleb Coleman's in our ear all the time, telling us when we can go and what's coming up next. So without him, that wouldn't work either. So, you know, another great match, another great day here in Long Beach. And we're going to get ready to take it to some highlights while we wait for our PDP Paulcast, who will be back here shortly to explain the on-the-spot challenge. All right, we're back and we're still getting ready for our on-the-spot instructions, but want to bring something to you. David, we had a mix-up in the top 5. What do you got for us?
We sure did. It was the final match of the final round here at Western Edge. We've been talking about it all weekend long. We said we're going to break 400, we're going to break 500. We said we're going to break 600. It came down to the last match. Montagna for Robotics threw up a score of 615 points. That's 5 points short of a perfect score. Let's give it up for them. That's an impressive, impressive score.
And, you know, you still got to be impressed with Top Class 560, Lego Crafters 555, RZKW 540, Cyber Dragons 5 tied with Gypsy Dancer at 530, Garage Engineers 510, Robotic Aliens 505. Quite a few teams getting into the 500s there.
And a huge shout out to all of our teams. An incredible competition here. All of our teams. Give yourselves a huge round of applause for the incredible competition out here on the fields. Great job.
As we get ready to wait for our program delivery partner, Paul Cass, to come out and explain the on-the-spot instruction, just a little housekeeping for all of our teams. Please make sure you have your robots and any pieces you might need for your overnight build ready and staged in your pits. Immediately following the on-the-spot instructions, pits will close 10 minutes after that. So 10 minutes after on-the-spot instructions is completed, the pits will close, so make sure you have all of your pieces that you're gonna need tonight because you will not be able to get back in.
dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know, my little heart to get, baby, I wanna give you the world, not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you gave me just a little bit of something we
And welcome back. Qualification matches, our round matches are over, and now for the fun time, David. We're going to learn what the on-the-spot missions are this year for our alliances.
Exciting times. What should we, maybe in an hour or two we'll go with this, or?
Yeah, a 1 hour build, and we'll see them right back here.
Yeah.
No, we'll see them back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. But for the on-the-spot instruction, I'd like to kick it over to our program delivery partner and designer of the game, Paul Cass.
First Lego League Challenge, how are you doing? Did you guys have fun with the Submerge game at Western Edge? All right, well now it's time to go under the water. It's time to visit Atlantis. But now, and is the slideshow ready? Because we are about to go to the gates of Atlantis. The challenge before you. And I'm waiting to see if we have the slideshow going up. Slideshow? Okay, stand by. We're standing by. So I'll tell you the challenge as it is. The challenge, together with your alliance, you're going to design, build, and program your robots that can open the gates to Atlantis, retrieve the good and bad algae, not yet, you don't do it yet, good and bad algae, and rescue the fish from the waters and place them in the safe fish tank. Your alliance will get 2 rounds to achieve their highest score, and each round will be 2.5 minutes. The rules. The robot game rulebook applies, except where superseded by the on-the-spot rules. Remember, if a detail is not mentioned, it does not matter. Since there is no launch area, robots may be launched from anywhere in the home area. Each alliance is allowed to build up to 3 robots for the mission. All 3 robots may be running at the same time. And alliance members may help each other. Technicians may load scoring objects onto the robot by hand in the home areas, but all deliveries and retrievals must be made by the robot. Interruptions, you may not recover the robot to the, back. There we go. You may not recover the robot to the left home area unless a robot has already driven through the gates of Atlantis. Hold tight on that one. There are also no precision tokens in On the Spot. Okay, next. The equipment constraint does apply. So when you see that symbol, that means that there is no equipment may be touching any part of the mission model at the end of the match for that mission to score. All right, the setup. There we go. 2 members from each team in the alliance can be at the table. There is no tagging in and out. The table will begin as shown in the picture, and all of the alliance members will begin on the right side of the main gate of the board. That's in the right home area. Once a robot has gone through the gate, then technicians may move between the right and left home areas. But reminder, technicians may not carry robots or equipment from one home to home area. So you cannot carry it, you must send it through the gates. Mission number 1, open the gates. One alliance robot will unlatch the hook and open the gates to Atlantis and drive through. You have 10 points for opening the gate. Mission 2 is called Bad Algae. Alliance robots will need to remove the bad algae from the coral reef. The 3 upper bad algae is worth 10 points each once removed. The lower bad algae is worth 20 points once removed. Of course, bad algae must be disposed somewhere. Bring the bad algae to their home area or place the bad algae in the hopper above the gates, but it must be away from good algae. Can we go to the video for a second? There we go. Kyle, can you show this? So you get points if the algae is in the home area, or if you can put, or 10 additional points in the hopper not next to a slot with good algae. So that would be something that would work. Can you show us one that would not work? That would not work because there's good algae next to bad algae. So it has to be right next to, the slot next to it. If there's a space between, you're okay. And again, team equipment may not be touching the algae to score. Mission number 3 is good algae. Alliance robots will need to remove the good algae from the hopper. Any good algae retrieved from the hopper is worth 10 points if it is in the home area. Of course, good algae can help to repair a coral reef. Place the good algae in the coral reef segment for 15 points in the lower area or 20 points in the upper area. Video, please. So you're moving the good algae to either the lower area or to the upper area. If for some reason any of the good algae lands on the left side of the gate, then only a robot may retrieve the good algae and return it to the right side. You may push the good algae into the left home area and then place it onto the robot by hand. Again, this is team equipment may not be touching the algae to score. Mission number 4. Save the fish. The fish are getting sick in the ocean. Retrieve the fish and bring them back to home. Then, one at a time, take the fish across the bridge and place it into the fish tank. Fish will randomly be placed in the rectangles on the board. Video, please. Each fish in the home area is worth 5 points. Each fish in the fish tank is worth 20 points. But in order to get it to the fish tank, you must cross over the bridge, go up the bridge. So in order to be considered, the robot must deliver the fish, cross over the bridge, deliver it to the fish tank, and then cross back over the bridge and make it to home in order for that fish to score. If the robot is interrupted on its way back, the fish and the robot will be brought back to the tank, or the fish that was just brought to the tank will also be returned to the home area along with the robot. And those are your 4 missions for On the Spot. Now, a couple more things. Practice area. Practice tables have been set up in the Hyatt and Westin hotels for Saturday evening until 10:30 p.m. Signs will direct you to those locations. Practice tables may be available in the pit area Sunday morning, but will close when round 2 begins. There are no reservations for practice tables. The use of the tables is based upon your place in line, but once on the practice table, you will be given 10 minutes to run your robot to see what they can do. If no one's waiting, then you can get more time, but at the end of 10 minutes, you'll step away and have to get back in line. Remember that you are all practicing at the same time in the same area. There are 3.5 tables set up for practice. Video, please. Video. There we go. This side, the Gates to Atlantis side, There are 3 of these tables set up in each hotel. There is 1 of the fish tank tables set up in each hotel. So you'll have to make sure you share all of those completely. Practice your gracious professionalism and respect the other alliances and their right to practice as well. All right, coaches, I have a big rule for you, and this is the most important, and you can see it on the screen, and that is no touching, no talking, no doing. Let the kids do the work. Are you guys ready to save Atlantis? On the screen, you're going to see a QR code. That is the rule book for this year's mission. Take a snapshot of that QR code, get the rules, and then, ladies and gentlemen, in an orderly fashion, no running. Do you get that, people in front of me? What'd I just say? No. No walking, no running. Pretend like you're a fish underwater, you gotta swim. They don't go very fast. You will meet with your alliance, you will get together to plan. In the West End, it is the ballroom that is next to the restaurant. I believe it's called the Shoreline Ballroom. And in the Hyatt, it is the, is it also the Shoreline? There'll be signs. It's downstairs and in the back, so you'll follow signs around the hallways. So ladies and gentlemen, I will stick around for questions. Otherwise, good luck. We'll see. Oh, stop. One more thing. Sorry. Remember, you have 10 minutes to gather all your stuff and get cleared out of the pit areas. And we will see you tomorrow morning for the On the Spot Challenge.
All right. That's an exciting one. I can't wait to see what these teams and alliances come up with tomorrow.
This is the first time we've seen 2 tables in use for the on-the-spot challenge, so definitely raising the bar here and taking a deeper dive into a challenge.
Absolutely. It's going to be exciting to see what comes by tomorrow. Well, it's been a great day number 2 here at the Western Edge Open 2025 in Long Beach, California. Couldn't have done things without it. Mark, our MC. David is always a great game announcer and analyst with me, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We're going to head out of here. David, thank you.
Thank you. Always a pleasure. Excited to have our qualifications wrapped up, and looking forward to our on-the-spot challenge matches tomorrow. So we'll see you all back here tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Good night.